nice of you to join our little reunion. Now, if you please, the Matrix. Megatron, be gone. Ratchet, how did we arrive here?
Long story, old friend.
Base to RC. We're reading 5 Autobot life signals down there. Is Prime with you?
And Jack. Yes! It's ours!
Autobots, fall back!
This time, he's coming with us.
All right, and welcome back to another Megatron Draws. And today we are finally, well, I'm just going to get my camera positioned properly, but we are back with another Megatron Draw stream. And today we are actually, this is kind of a special stream because this is actually the first stream I'm doing in the new studio layout, like a new desk in a couple days ago, and I've been loving it. I've been loving it because I have so much space now. So I can actually fit my legs underneath the table. I have more space to kind of move around. So it's a very much more comfortable sort of environment for me personally. So, and today we are obviously going to be coloring Optimus Prime, the one and only Autobot leader. So, and this is obviously a blown up version of the original piece, which I think I still have around. Let me show that off if I can find it. I think that's Megatron. That's not Prime. All right, well, I probably put it somewhere else, but it's not here. But yeah, so the original one was a lot smaller, though. I wanted to kind of match up more with Megatron, more space on the page here. So yeah, and we're back to doing colors, obviously, because we haven't really been doing that a whole lot lately on the channel because I just had not had enough time. So yeah, just trying to decide which kind of blues I want to go for Prime here. I'll go for, sometimes the artist will go for sort of a darker blue for Prime, but others will go for more of a lighter, more brighter, more vibrant blue, which is what I kind of try to go for. But I try to go for a mix between the two. So I think I'm just kind of testing out a few things. I probably should have done this before the stream started, but and I see Grumpy was here at 11 a.m. So yeah, I was going to do the stream at 11, but I wanted to do it. I had a few things I wanted to do around the house. Gosh, my markers are dying. Refill for the day. That's not good. What happens when you don't color enough? Your markers die on you. But that's okay. I got a refill. Hopefully this will kind of regenerate it, so to speak. Like Deadpool. Just so I might need to keep this guy a little more easy access. Now I'm still kind of working on the placement of certain things in here. I might get Might just get another little desk to my right here. There's kind of a little gap there. Just kind of bring some stuff up a bit. Wow, this guy's stuck in there. Not for long. So I think sometimes you can actually regenerate the marker if it's like dried up, like the tip of it. You can sometimes regenerate it by adding either alcohol or more ink from the Copic refills. So just gonna put a shit ton in there. Me too. Ooh, look at that blue. All right, do not touch the page. Oh shit! All right, we're gonna have to get some paper dowels real quick. Do not want to touch anything on the page right now. That's a big splatter, so to speak. Already getting messy. Here, I'll grab a second. Gloves, two gloves actually. Don't use two most of the time. You just use one, but I think for this, I might need to have a little extra protection on my hands. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna use this marker today. Use a different blue. All right, so I think I'm gonna start with a B23. Sorry for that little delay there. A little marker snappy. Look at my blue hands. I'm becoming the blue guy from what's that movie? Big Fat Liar. That's the one I'm thinking about. Why is it so blurry? Oh. Just wait for my fingers to dry, so be very careful. Actually, I'm leaning more towards doing a darker blue for the blue on prime because I kind of want to do like a nice, like clear blue sky. So I think having a darker shade may be the best option here. But we'll start with the B23, just kind of get a feel for how we want to attack this one. Okay, that's a bright ass light. That's a little better. Hey Tina, how's it going? Hi Chet. Yeah, I'm doing all right. First stream with this new setup because I got a new desk a couple days ago, and I'm really enjoying it. So I finally have some leg room because I used to have the desk I used to. Well, I still have it, but it's just kind of off to the side right now. But It has one of it's one of those. I think it's like the Mickey from IKEA or whatever. And it's one that has like a little like drawer on the left side. And I have big legs, so it doesn't really. And so it used to cause a lot of problems for me. But now I have plenty of space to move around. And the desk is actually a lot wider now, so I have a lot more space to kind of put art supplies. So I can now fit like a couple little pen holders and stuff here. So it's a lot more comfortable sort of set up now. So I've been kind of procrastinating on getting started on for a while now. So I kept saying I was going to get one. I finally did it. I've been busy doing other things for my money. So, hey. So yeah, the room's starting to actually kind of come together now. I have a few more things I need to do though. But and you'll kind of notice here, for those who don't really know about comic art, like terminology, like these little X's here are kind of meant to signify like black this out. Like it's kind of like what the X's kind of stand for. Now this is more because now the reason why I have this here is because I kind of messed up on the inks, because I kind of made, because when I originally drew this, I kind of made it a little bit off center, like the little crest in this helmet. So I have to kind of fix that as we go. But I can't do it right now because I'm still coloring. I can't do like little like that until like it's all fully colored, because if I try to use like a whiteout on top of it, it will be really difficult for me to color on top of that. So all little mistakes have to be done last, or fixed last. But it should be easy to fix. So I'll probably just black it out, put it in shadow. When in doubt, put it in shadow. And we're starting out with a B23 Copic marker. Just kind of start off very, just because what I like to do here is like I try to get a basic sort of feel for, you know, the way I want the colors to kind of move on the drawing before I really start like to blend different colors and stuff. So I know what you're talking about. I'm busted. I'm 6'3". Oh shit! I have trouble with the leg room. Yeah, I imagine so. I haven't measured myself in a long time, but last time I think when I was in high school, I was like 5'11". But then I got like a picture taken with Stephen Amell, and Stephen Amell was like 6 feet tall. And I was only like a couple inches shorter than him, so I'm guessing I'm around 6 feet tall now at this point. Unless I somehow shrunk, but I'm tall enough. I'm taller than most people I meet, so I think that's good enough for me. It kind of sucks. You're expected to do more as a tall person, you know? Like, give me short legs. It's like I had to do all the heavy lifting and shit at work and stuff. But that's okay. Hey, Power. Good to see you. But yeah, now I just need to get like another like little desk to kind of go in like that little gap right here. Just kind of fill that out. But ooh, there's my shirt. I gotta fix that. Ooh. There we go. Just gotta fix that little gap there. Put a little something in there to kind of just kind of fill it out, and then that'll kind of be that'll be it for this setup here, and then I can move on to better things, because I still need to sort out my bins, and then I need to sort out my comic books upstairs, so that I can then like take my, because right behind me I have a big like black bookcase, and I kind of want to move that upstairs And so that way I can make room for other things in my little display room here. All right. Just kind of cover up that little thing there. High school, they always wanted me to go on into basketball or volleyball. Yeah. I never really got into like any like school sports. I mean, I played sports. Obviously, I was in gym class and all that, but I never really joined any like specific like teams for the schools or whatever. Just didn't really care enough, honestly. Then I really couldn't. So if I was to join any sort of a sports league, I'd probably join hockey, but and I need a new marker. This one's kind of dying on me. You any good? Are you dying on me? Oh, you're still kind of good. But yeah, I really couldn't get into any hockey games at that point in my life just because I was going through some stuff. It's physical problems and shit. My feet couldn't really do it anymore. I can still kind of skate, but it's just like, yeah, if I wanted to like get into like major league stuff, like right now, I don't think I'd be able to do it. Way too out of practice at this point. I wouldn't be opposed to doing like little street hockey every now and then, once in a while. You're dying on me too. Hell, what's going on the markers? That's what happens when you don't draw or color enough. Your markers like dry up on you when you least expect it. I might need a refilling. CB23. There we go. Should keep you going for a little while. Okay. Usually takes a minute for the ink to kind of travel into the tip, so to speak. Sounds wrong, but there we go. Oh, there we go. There's our ink. Let's go over and blend some of this out a bit more. So if I have a better sort of angles actually to kind of work with the space I now have. Pretty cool. Feels great. I'm back in. I played street hockey as a kid with the guys, but don't like watching it. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm kind of the same way too. Like, I mean, I used to watch hockey when I was younger, but nowadays I don't care who wins. Like, I don't give a shit who plays. It's like, yeah, I mean, like I was always kind of more into playing hockey, playing sports rather than watching them. Yeah. It's kind of like video games, you know. It's like why would I want to watch? Like, I don't really want. I used to watch a little bit of gameplay videos like back in the day, but nowadays I just don't care like enough. I'm just like, it's like, you know, all this time spent like watching someone play a game, I could be playing a video game myself. You know, it's like unless you're trying to like get good at a video game, like seeing how other people play or whatever. That's one thing, but it's like if you're just watching someone play just to watch them play, it's like okay, whatever. Unless you're there for like a personality or something. I guess that's kind of the reason why some people just like other people's personalities, but I don't know. I'm trying to knock gamers because I'm kind of I do game streams myself, but it's just like it's like I'd much rather like play a game than actually watch people play games. Like 24/7, I mean, but yeah. Yeah, the same thing was kind of for hockey as well, like sports in general. It was like I don't want to watch old motherfuckers play. It's like I want to play myself. Yeah. Let's grab a BO5. I kind of add like a slightly sort of a more vibrant sort of blue underneath it all. We will come back in with some darker shades, but I just want to have a little bit of vibrance to them. I want to make sure he kind of stands out and pops out more. I like more like bright blue on prime here, so play certain games because it ends up. Yeah, I guess it kind of depends on the game, right? Yeah. All right, we're getting somewhere. And we are going for obviously the original G1 Prime sort of a head sculpt here. This G1 is the best. So that's how we're rolling. But I would like to draw on different transfer styles. A few styles I would like, or designs I'd like to draw at some point. But I actually did a animated Megatron from the 2007 cartoon a few months ago. So I might actually do that one at some point, but I kind of want to switch it up from Prime and Megatron because I already did a Megatron last weekend, so seems a little redundant if I do that. So I like to spice things up here, but okay. Now, I do like having like a little bit of like a shine kind of coming through on the. Just kind of helps to make it more metallic looking a little bit. It kind of adds more of a. Just kind of give it more of a metal sort of look to him. You know, yeah. Yeah, so like if I were to draw like different like styles, it'd probably be like Transformers Prime, that cartoon, or animated, or maybe some of the IDW designs are pretty good, so I might try some of them at some point. But I usually just kind of stick with the classics because that's where because they're easier to draw than like the Michael Bay designs, which are it's like I'll only draw those designs if I'm paid to do it. This guy's kind of down on me as well. Yeah, I need a refill. It's BL5. And to refill them, you just have to take the chiseled end and then unscrew it. This is the newer, actually, this is actually the newer sort of refills. They had a little bit different sort of a design back in the day, but I don't have any of those. And you just squirt that bitch in there. Just be careful not to overdo it because you don't want to overflow the marker. And then you just want to do a few drops on the tip here, so to speak. Just give it a little shake. That's what happens when I don't draw color very often. I have to do a lot of refilling. There we go. Much better. Super satisfying. Okay. grab a different shade. We'll do B24. Just to kind of mute that color just a little bit. Probably do more of that against the cool grays. For our gray tones and all that. But now we'll stick with the blues. So I like to do the gray tones and stuff like that last. Right here, we're trying not to do too much on the white. Kind of just like starting from the darkest part of like the crest here and just kind of shooting this way. That's kind of the way I'm doing it. Eventually I will come in with like a lighter shade of blue, just kind of make it more natural looking. But right now I'm just going to go over the blues we just did. Just kind of blend in a different shade. To give it a more realistic sort of edge. Okay, kind of some darker shades in there. So you draw Transformers, or do you? Oh, I do draw other things. I draw just about anything I want. I'm just doing a lot of Transformers stuff right now because, well, for this one, because I did the Megatron and Prime. The reason why I'm doing those is because I want to get those done as soon as possible because I will be meeting Peter Cullen and Frank Welker for the second time next month. So I want to give these to them as a little gift. So that's why I kind of want to do this. And I do a lot of other things on my channel. I do DC and Marvel. I've done some Star Wars in the past. I did some. I think I did Scooby-Doo once, like a whole like group shot of all the Scooby-Doo gang. I did a bunch of Teen Titans stuff last year. So yeah, a lot of kind of like dabble with just about anything. I did a lot of Marvel stuff last when I was first getting going. I probably should do more Marvel characters at some point. I still need to redeem my Rogue because she's my favorite X-Men character, and I kind of made a shitty drawing when I did her my first year doing these streams because it just didn't really turn out the way I wanted to. Because I was still kind of learning how Copics kind of worked at that time. I kind of like screwed up the background on that one, so I kind of want to redeem myself. Yeah, but for like Marvel stuff, I've done like Storm. I did a Mary Jane, which I wasn't really happy with. I did a Green Goblin, which I was really proud of. Actually, I still have that one somewhere, but it's kind of buried somewhere. I have all my artwork kind of in my portfolios. They're kind of buried in bags right now because I'm still trying to find a spot to put them in. But yeah, I've done like DC stuff as well. Let's see what else I did for Marvel. I did a Emma Frost, did She-Hulk, did I think I did Silver Sable. I think I did Black Cat. Did one time. I think I did Jean Grey. I think so. So yeah, I've done a few Marvel. Oh, and I did the Mary Jane and Peter Parker one this year for the Valentine's theme. Because whenever I used to, because I try to do like pieces based on theme on the seasons. Like I did, like last year, I did a bunch of like Halloween and Christmas stuff. Halloween was definitely my most successful one though last year with the Teen Titans stuff. Because what I did with that is I turned a bunch of the Teen Titans girls into like witches, and then the last drawing I did was a big like group shot of all the Titans together in their Halloween costumes. So that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Let's see, are you dying on me? Nope. Okay, that's good. That's a good blue for prime. Yeah, I also did a lot of Disney stuff a while ago as well, and I still do that stuff now. I actually did a lot of that in April because I was making a little gift for my nieces. So yeah, I draw just about anything I want. Really, I don't really follow any rules or what have you. I'm just like, you know, I just do what I want. All right. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Are you? Oh, you're scrolling through my old videos? Yeah. Yeah, I also like to draw the hot chicks. I like to draw hot chicks. So hot chicks, robots, and superheroes and stuff like that. It's kind of my jam. And somehow I managed to become a little bit of a landscape artist with the dioramas I've been doing. So I have a very interesting sort of skill set now. But that's a good thing. It's a good thing to kind of have like a variety of different skills as an artist in different mediums, different makes things not only because like not only are you you know, kind of expanding your repertoire, but you're also kind of you know, trying new things and having more fun. Just kind of, I think we're starting to find the blue we're looking for with prime here. So it can't be too vibrant, but it can't be too dark. That's kind of the whole thing with prime. So you want to be vibrant, but not too vibrant. That's kind of the whole thing. All right. Let's see. Thing to be 29. Oh, yeah. And as you can see, the way I kind of color is I kind of just follow the same sort of patterns, the same sort of lines I drew with different colors. And that way it kind of has a more uniform sort of look, a more natural sort of great gradient effect sort of thing I'm going for. I'm trying to darken it up just a little bit more because I want to have a nice, like, bright, clear sky or bright blue sky. And so we're going to try to, so that's why I'm trying to make it a little bit darker here, because that way it'll kind of stand out a bit more from the background. Just little things like that to kind of keep in mind when you're drawing, making sure like certain things don't get lost. It's kind of a tricky thing about doing backgrounds and stuff. But here we'll do a very, very simple background, so it won't be too much of an issue, I don't think. So just following the same strokes we did last time, so to speak. And we'll kind of tie it all in with a lighter shade. Blend that bitch out. And that guy fixed. Okay. To blend. Now, the thing with the blender is that you can actually, for like little mistakes like this, Yeah, I have a little bit of the blue kind of onto his face there. You can actually push the marker back with a blender. So the colorless blender, you can actually kind of track some of the colors if it goes off the page. Not too worried about this though, because I will be going over it with some cool grays, but it should cover it up pretty decently. But just a little thing to kind of fix her up. But you can use the blender kind of. Sometimes you can use it to fix a lot of mistakes or whatever. Just depends on how big the mistake is, though, or how small it is. All right. I think B14 might be my friend here. Right here, we're just kind of blending different shades of blue. Just kind of just to give them more realistic sort of or a much more. Oh, I forgot one spot. Hold on. Just right here. Makes a more natural sort of transition from different shades. All right. It's 3:50. A pretty good time. Okay. And we'll use a B12 now, just for the lighter shades. All right. I think we'll grab. B97. So squeaky. All right. Just gotta check something quick. Just checking on delivery. So I have a package coming. It says it's going to be coming here today, or it's out for delivery today for, so I don't know what time that's going to be. It's not really forthcoming about that sort of information. Because the Chinese couriers. So I got a new Autobot coming in for my display. So we got you the last Autobot for season from season 1 actually for the collection here. So it's gonna be nice to kind of finally top that off because I'm almost done actually. My season 1, my Autobots are almost done. Like I just need to get because the one that's coming now is Trailbreaker, and so I'm just waiting on hoist. And so I just need to get a hoist and a steel jaw and a ram horn. But Match My Creations hasn't come out with the ram horn yet, so I can just sit back and wait for that. But yeah, just waiting on Trailbreaker. We don't eject and rewind the little cassette tapes, and then yeah, almost done. Like the only season 1 character I can't do right now, at least, is Jetfire, which sucks because he's one of my favorite characters, but it's like I just don't have the space for him because he's a big butt, so he needs a bit more space. And I just don't have that right now. That's why I'm trying to find a way to expand the Transformers collection. That way, I can actually make more space for more characters and stuff. And yeah, which can also open the door for more diorama streams at some point. Because right now, kind of on hiatus because there's not much for me to do for dioramas, anyways. I mean, I have a few ideas. I have a few ideas in mind. I'm just not fully, haven't fully committed to them just yet. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, I gotta get the furniture sort of sorted out first before I can ever do any of that sort of thing. But I'm making some little planning ideas before then, at the very least. So yeah. So that's how I roll. Okay. I think it'd probably be good just going with one more blue over this. And I think that might be it. Starting to come together. I want to fill this area out just a little bit more. Yeah. Maybe a BO2. Yeah, that might be it. Just bring back just a little bit more high vibrance, just a little bit. Just a little bit more vibrance. Not too much. It's kind of a balancing act here. All right, that's good enough for the blues now. We'll move on to the reds, and then we'll do the grays after that. Oh, no, we can't move on. Gotta do his eyes. Can't forget the eyes. I'm just going to add a blue-green tint, which is a cool shadow, what it's called. Just going to add a little bit of a variation to the color here. Okay. So I'm coming with a blender here, just kind of pushing the colors back. There we go. There's our sexy baby blues on prime. All right. I'll get my blues away. I think we're... Nope, can't. Got to do the windows first. And then we can move on to the reds. Yeesh. Just want to color red. Let's kind of take a random sort of shape here. So, you know, I might as well grab the sky while I'm here as well. I already have my blues out, so I might as well just do that real quick. Then I'll do my reds. So I won't do too much with the sky. I think I'll just do like a very basic sort of color. Oop, shit. I should not be touching the stuff there. Hold on. Yeah, so earlier I kind of screwed my hands up. I did my refilling, so just kind of a napkin there. Luckily, it's on the window, so it's not a big deal. Okay. Now we have the BG000. Just gonna clean it all up. Let's go over all of it here. And the reason why I use whenever I do, I actually like to use the lightest color last, because it's a really good way to kind of blend in like the medium and the heart and the darker colors together. So that's why well, not on everything, obviously, because there's different, things to do. Because different things require different sort of methods when it comes to coloring them. But for something basic like this, it's just a window. Yeah, I'm just gonna do my two main colors next, kind of. But I work to dark to light. So, although the best option would be to do light to dark most of the time. However, sometimes you don't need to. Sometimes you don't need to use the same method. It should be just as good either way. All depends, though. All depends what you're drawing, what you're doing. There's always a nuance to everything you do. All right. Now we can do sky. So kind of, let's just use the same colors. Yeah. As the windows. All right. Which I might buy some more ink or more of that what's it called? I moved everything around, so I know everything is. I'm getting one of this Bombay ink at some point. So I think that getting that in like a bright blue would be really helpful for like in the skies here. Cut out though at some point. So I only have black, and I want to try different colors with it. So I might just do that next week. That way, I kind of save some ink on, like Copic ink on these basic sort of colors here, or backgrounds rather. Okay, that should be good enough. I'll be bringing some clouds later, some paint. So about that last, do all the extra shit at the very end. So I have all my bin here, and we'll pull up my reds. Yeah. So some dark reds, bright reds, and some very very reds for black. Okay. All right. Let's start with a very dark red. Gonna work red or dark to light here in this case. Okay. Yeah, that works. a dark red here, and then we'll kind of transition to some more brighter colors as we go about our fearless leader over here. Able to use my R29. That's lipstick red. Very bright. Feels good though. Feels good to color again. It's been so long since I've been able to color lately. It's definitely the best part of drawing, honestly, in my opinion. Although I do love my pencil and ink drawings or line art, but there's something just about finishing it off with some color that just kind of brings a warm smile to my face. Seven. Now we're coming with a R14, just a very, very light, sort of orangey red. And I'll go over all the light areas. All right. Together. Almost there. 46. Yeah. Well, RV29. Yeah. Throw some crimson. Crimson red. Get the hell out of here. Stop rolling around. Yeah, so. Got a little more vibrance to the red here. Time is at 420. Okay. Sound like the really feeling these little highlights here. It's at 422, so I think we'll kind of call it wrap around 5:30. Got stuff to do, so we'll probably go. Yeah, we'll probably do a few things while we're in that time. I'm almost done here. Text somebody. All right, getting somewhere with prime here. I think I need darker colors though, just a little darker. I think I'll use the cool gray on the red as well. I do the gray tones. Just point a red. RL5 is kind of like a salmon red. Just kind of add some extra flair. Some orangey sort of red. So just add a bit more flair to them. Okay. Yeah, the red's good, so we can move on from now. From there. Yeah, I think we'll do the grays. No, I'll do the yellow first because I want to see how I want to do that. I want that to be done first before I move on. The yellows, gold, 38. You guys. And I kind of want to go for a yellow on the crest here. Even though it's usually a gray. No, we'll stick with gray. We'll stick with gray. I'm not going to mess around with it too much. Stick to the classics. I don't spend too much time here on these little lights here. All right, that should be it for the yellows. It's a very, very quick one. Okay. All right. Now it's all on the cool grays. You know what? I might need to bring back a blue for my chrome effect. There we go. Nope, I'm good. All right, should be enough. Okay, so we'll start with a battle mask, I think, and then we'll kind of go on. Because I want to make the gray just a little bit different on the actual face. Then we'll have like a little bit of a darker sort of gray in behind, like, kind of like the mask. Right? What do you call that? And then we can do our darker colors. What's that? We'll come in with our blacks, just kind of tidy up some things, and then we'll do our clouds, and then go from there. That should be all we need. Oh, and also I could do the gray tones on the blue, and I think I'll leave maybe the red just a little bit. But okay, so for the battle mask, we're going to start off with we'll start with a cool gray 0. And I'll do the same thing for these guys. Cool gray 1, just to kind of darken things up. As well as get a little shadow casting there where we started. Do the same thing for this end. Cool gray 2. Okay, and then I think we'll jump into 64. Give the blue green. This kind of help add sort of a chrome sort of look to it. It's kind of what you do with the blues when you're painting silver or what have you. Not really chrome. Not going for like a full-on chrome look for Prime here. I don't think he would have a chromed out battle mask because he's an old war veteran type guy, so he wouldn't really have a. Wouldn't be. I don't really seem a flashy type of character, More reserved. But they still will have that sort of shine to it. It's really the metal shine. Five, just get some harsher shadows going. All right. Then we'll grab, let's do a C0. Just kind of blend those colors in. Texting me all day. What color? Yeah, I'm just gonna black that little neck part out entirely. It's useless now. It's pointless. There we go. And we'll grab the face. I'm gonna grab a violet gray almost. Just gonna add a bit more flavor to them, so to speak. Just kind of help it pop out from the more metallic sort of gray from his battle mask here. Is it 4:30? Okay, we got about an hour. We should be able to finish this one up pretty quickly. EV23. Some shadows go, and then we'll come in with some cool grays. Maybe too much here. Okay. And some cool gray. One first, and we'll cap it off with C0. All right, he's coming together. Coming together. Just gonna bring back some of the shadows a bit more. On the battle mats, it's a little bit too light there. There we go. I'll do some shadows on the blue. Just to kind of make them pop. Take this off, deliver. Whatever. Dumb post office people. So I grab some of the reds here as well. Neckline. Get some of that. Okay. I think we're almost there. So I'll bring in a C2. I got to figure out my shadows here. This whole situation here. So, kind of the black. Doing a little bit of black on the blues here, not too much. Just in places where it probably needs it. Just grab some more harsher sort of shadow lines here. It's also helping pop out a bit more. T9, just for the reds. Not too much, just in the areas that need it. See through. I'll bring back the blue-green just a little bit more. Okay, that's about it, I think, for the Copics. So, you know, been the crest. Almost forgot. Almost forgot you. Gonna blend out the blacks and the blues here. And we'll call it a wrap with the Copics here. Just want to be a sort of a shadow here. You know what I'm saying? Not too harsh. Just enough. Right, there's our fearless leader. And we gotta do some tidying up. So first we're gonna start off with, let's see, do I want to do the clouds first? Or do I want to do, let's do the clouds first. Yeah. Makes sense. Get my paint and put it on. This off. I need too much paint. little bit too. Good thing about clouds and like nature in general, don't have to be perfect. Just need basic sort of shapes like this. That will be good enough. I might go in with some gray on top of these. It's all fully dried. But we'll just kind of go over that again. Yeah, that should be good enough for my clouds here. That should be good enough. I'll just throw you in the trash. Alright, it's almost done. Just need to tidy up the inks and do some touch-ups. Grab you. What's my Uni-ball at? That's dead. How are you? You're dead too. I need to fucking curate all my markers here. Which ones are dead and which ones aren't. Yeah, good enough. Hold in. I don't really need too much. Let's do a few touch-ups here. I don't think I'll need too much for this one. Oh, brush pen. My ink line. Just kind of tighten them up. to kind of tidy up some of the lines here. Yeah, that's good. Tidy up the edges. Let's kind of outline the whole thing. And we'll come back in with some black ink. Tighten them up, and it should be all done. For the most part. Obviously, I have some like little extra details here and there, but yeah, getting there. Trying to avoid the clouds here as much as I can. Go back in and fix up the antenna here. Shouldn't be too difficult. Just gonna put some black or blue on top of it and done deal. Easy peasy. Go over all that crap here. Accident happened. Almost there. Got the mask here. Gonna grab doors or the windows here a little bit. A little bit of red on that. So he's got blood on him. Which if it was Michael Bay Prime, it would make sense, but we're drawing classic G1 Prime, so we don't want to have any blood on his chest here. Want a good, wholesome Prime. That's what we like here. I'm gonna use the pencil trim if I have it. Oh, put you. On there. How did I put everything? Oh, there. Wow. Just want to brighten up the eyes here a bit more. There we go. Soften them up just a bit. Just a little bit. All right, I think that's about it for the highlights. I'm just going to kind of tidy up the inks and I'll call it a wrap here. Okay. Okay. Nope. Grab the little crest here. Finish that off. We want the torso. All right, I think that's going to be it for me. I think I did just about as much as I can do for now. So, better sign my name for Mr. Prime here. Is it 803 or oh, wait. And there's our boy Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. And I think that's going to be it for me today, guys. So, one more thing. Okay. Now we're done. Now we can come back. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. So I'll pull up the Megatron here actually real quick. Just do a comparison. So there's our two pieces here. Got Prime and Megatron. One's bright, one's dark and mysterious and evil looking. So, but yeah, that's gonna do it for Prime here. I like it. I like it. So, I want to say a quick thank you to Tina and Power and Grumpy for stopping by, and see you guys later. Haven't decided yet, but I'm sure I'll think of something this weekend or tomorrow for what I'll do next Saturday. And yeah, so until then, I will see you guys around.
What's the matter, Chip?
I guess I was hoping Devastator might join the Autobots for good, but that's probably just a dumb old dream.
Hang on to your dreams, Chip. The future is built on dreams. Hang on.